What's up, guys? It is Kelvin Cately, otherwise known as Brad Like a King, made as Kelvin Cately, here from No Gimmicks, the No Gimmicks podcast. And All In is behind us. One of the best pay per views, one of the best live events that I was ever able to witness, be a part of. This was a movie, ladies and gentlemen. This, by all accounts, was AEW's best pay per view. It was wrestling's best event this year so far. We still have half the year to go, so I'm not going to say that this is outright the event of the year, but a lot of good stuff happened last night. And I realized something in hindsight, and I want to break this down and I want to see if you guys feel the same way that I do. So, this video is only going to be dedicated to the Death Riders and how this story wasn't so much a storyline as it was a point of action, an objective, completion of an objective. As we get through All In, we have a new champion in Hangman Adam Page. It's something that hit me in hindsight, and I do want to see if you guys agree. So follow me down this road. We know that Jon Moxley, throughout AEW's tenure, he has been a constant. He was there on day one, the first event. He was one of the first champions. Anytime that you needed Jon Moxley was available. That's my starting point. Anytime that you get into a situation to where AEW is in trouble, Jon Moxley has been the bailout man. When CM Punk got hurt, Jon Moxley was the interim champion. Jon Moxley took the reins and he ran with it. Let's go to 2022. 2022 was a pivotal year, not just for AEW, but for wrestling as a whole. One of the reasons that was so pivotal was because AEW ended up losing one of the founding fathers of that company in Cody Rhodes, who showed up on WrestleMania 38. And a lot of people were saying, even now, a lot of people were saying at the time that this may have been the death knell to AEW because he is someone who founded the company or helped found the company. He is someone that was a face of the company and very, very out there for AEW. He got a lot of attention. He brought a lot of attention to AEW. So that was something that people were saying this was a big blow. And if you look at the history of between then and last night, it's evident that AEW was indeed recovering from losing Cody Rhodes. And that's where Jon Moxley comes into play. The All In debacle happens. When that happened, again, a lot of negativity seems to have followed AEW starting from the year 2022. They had a lot of things that they had to work around and work towards. A lot of negative energy was around that company. It seemed like there was a dark cloud over AEW. And this is when things started to change for me. We go to 2024. They do the Arlington, Texas residency. And shout out to every single fan that attended that residency, because I do believe, looking at it now, that was the testing bed to where we are today. They did a lot of experimenting and just throwing stuff and see what stuck with the crowd. And Texas is such a great crowd that they let them know what was working, what was not. If they cheered something, they knew they had something there. If it was kind of stale, then they knew they needed to tweak some things. And I do believe that they worked that. One of the main things that came out of that was the formation of the Death Riders. And Jon Moxley, for his part, he put in a lot of work. And that storyline, if you want to call it that, is a byproduct of that. What he ended up doing by locking up the AEW title in a vault, in a safe, to where you didn't see it, kind of on the back end made this more prestigious. And him being the face of that, just saying, look, I am the champion. Yes, you don't need to see the belt. You need to see me. And I am here to fix things. And from that, you got a lot of great moments looking into hindsight. One of it was Private Party's tag team championship reign, right? They won their first titles. Granted, you don't see a lot of them now, but I do believe that we're in a situation on the back end of this to where the tag team division is going to be seeing a bump based on everything that happened with All In. We have some reunions. We have some fresh new feuds. We have a lot of stuff coming for the tag team division. And who knows, you may see Private Party pop up again. That's completely not out of the question, although there are rumors, and you can't stop rumors. And that's another thing that AEW did. And the Death Riders did. The Death Riders shouldered this and they soldiered on. They really did. People did not like this storyline, but what they were doing was low key redefining what AEW was going to be. They did this. They were attacking people. They made people better. People had to form up unions. People had to come after them. They were not just the threat to AEW. You can argue the Death Riders were the reset on the back end of this. Yes, the storyline did not make sense, but I don't think it needed to on the back end of this. So what you're looking at now is Hangman Adam Page is the champion. Yes, but we do not get to this moment. We do not get through the dark times without Jon Moxley and the Death Riders. And to me, that is the biggest takeaway from All In Texas. We have turned a corner with AEW. They are back. And the biggest reason that they are back is none other than Jon Moxley. People won't give him credit. People won't give him his respect. But for me, you have it. Congratulations. Objective complete. Job well done. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and then come back because we have episode 100 of No Gimmicks Podcast coming soon. Until then, y'all take care. Stay safe. Enjoy what you're going to enjoy. Peace.
And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmicks.